Most of us learn geometry as a collection of abstract formulas on a whiteboard. We memorize rules about planes and vectors that often feel disconnected from the world we actually live in. Ethnomathematics offers a different perspective. It is the study of how mathematical ideas and reasoning are naturally embedded within the traditions and daily lives of specific communities. To find this logic in practice, we look to the Bandar Kidul area of Kediri, East Java. Here, along the banks of the Brantus River, a vibrant heritage continues to thrive. This community is famous for its Ikat weaving, a traditional textile craft where artisans tie and dye threads into patterns before they are ever placed on a manual loom. Watching these weavers work reveals an intuitive system of geometric reasoning, where complex patterns are constructed through precise manual calculations. Before a single pattern is woven, the artisans must prepare their tools. This requires an understanding of basic geometry, specifically how a two-dimensional circle, with its constant radius, forms the base of a three-dimensional cylindrical structure. This engineering is visible in the kelos, a circular yarn spinner, and the boom, the cylindrical bobbin. These tools use a central axis to ensure that hundreds of threads maintain the smooth, consistent tension required for the final fabric. The preparation also relies on the concept of parallelism. In geometry, parallel lines share the same slope and remain a constant distance apart, ensuring they never intersect. Artisans apply this when using the bedongan. They meticulously align 97 rows of yarn in parallel formations, creating a precise grid that allows them to draw and tie complex motifs with mathematical consistency. The loom itself functions as a geometric apparatus, demonstrating that structural engineering is the essential foundation of this traditional craft. The patterns themselves are built using geometric transformations. The first is translation, which involves moving a shape along a specific path without changing its size, orientation, or proportions. In the seplik motif, we see translational symmetry in action. A single floral shape is reproduced repeatedly across the fabric, shifting along a fixed vector. This motif carries deep spiritual significance, representing political identity and belief in local protection. The design was originally inspired by the ancient carvings found on statues of the deity Lord Shiva, bridging the gap between religious art and the geometric repetition of the textile. Another key concept is reflection. This transformation flips an image over a central mirror axis so that every point on the original figure is the same distance from the line as its reflected counterpart. The Walagan motif utilizes horizontal symmetry, representing freedom through a mirrored grasshopper design. The Salur Kotak, or striped box motif, symbolizes Kediri's city of tofu economy. It demonstrates dilation, changing square sizes while preserving exact proportions, showing how weavers intuitively manipulate geometric scale. These patterns serve as a mathematical language, encoding the spiritual, social, and economic values of the community into every thread. The vivid threads locking into place on these wooden looms show how geometric concepts are applied directly to the physical structure of the textile. This suggests that mathematics is most effective when it is taught through the lens of a student's own cultural heritage. Connecting geometry to these familiar textiles makes the principles tangible and relevant to daily life. This strategy validates the intellectual rigor of local artisans and helps preserve a community's national identity through its schools.